Hello， 好，大家好，我是李贝。OK， 我们继续学习标准教程6下。Okay, all right. For those of you who are paying attention, I had to change rooms. So, things have changed. My lighting's a bit weird at the moment, and I'm having a bit of trouble with getting the camera right and so on. We'll have to figure some of these things out as we go. It will, we need to keep studying though. We can't keep letting, every obstacle just totally derail our study. All right. Where are we? Yeah, that's the problem. That's it. The book goes down to here, but if I zoom in, I can't move it. It zooms in here. Yeah, all right. We're studying vocabulary, so it's probably not such a big deal for now. 机灵周密途径虚假 we did these ones, right? 特定缘故 yeah 缘故 is reason cause, and I'm not sure how it differs from 原因。Okay, 原因的原和缘故的缘 are different 原 as well. You should pay attention to that if you don't immediately automatically pay attention to it. Can you help me understand 缘故 and how it differs from 原因 and 理由, please? Try again. Yeah, they updated ChatGPT moments ago. Well, I think moments ago. Yeah, new room, new Wi-Fi. I don't know if the Wi-Fi here will be better or worse. 我就是机器人，我不是机器人，我是真人。这是我的承诺。当然可以。OK， 让我们来看看缘故、原因和理由，这个3个词的区别。缘故主要用于解释行为或现象背后的动机和理由。Yeah, that's the issue, isn't it? 常见于口语和书面语。Other than 口语and 书面语。What else is there? All right, so 动机 is motive as opposed to reason, a little bit different, right? Your reason for doing something rather than say the reason why stars go supernova or something like that, I guess. 带有一定的感情色彩, so an emotional flavor. 强表示因果关系。例句，他这么做是因为一些个人的缘故。Here you can use 原因 without problem. So I'm not learning anything from that sentence. 由于某种缘故，他没有来上班。Because reasons. There is a word. It's like a 2-character word that means because reasons. I forget in Chinese. Actually, maybe ChatGPT knows. I recall there being a 2-character word in Chinese meaning because reasons. Something like that, because reasons, like because of some unspecified reasons. There are reasons, but I don't know what they are. So this didn't help very much. Okay, 原因, let's see if this helps. 指事情发生的根本原因，比较正式，多用于书面语。I don't concur with that. You can say 原因 in 口语。常用于分析、讨论问题时，强调的是事情发生的客观因素， Yeah, so objective factors which cause something. All right. 事故的原因还在调查中. All right, 事故 is some kind of accident. Usually it's an accident in which someone gets injured or even killed. Often a car accident. 他失败的原因是缺乏经验. Okay, that's a good one. So the reason for his failure, loss, being defeated, is lack of experience. So this is more objective. 缘故 is more like human emotional motives or motivation. 缘故 理由 should be justification. 只做某件事情的理由和依据. Defining 理由 in terms of 理由, ChatGPT likes doing that. 依据 is the basis for argumentation. Like, okay, what are you basing that on? I think she's cheating on you because what's your justification? Because I don't know, I snooped at her text messages and it was like she has this guy, Gary. There's this guy Gary in her phone, and you know, that's my justification. Some suspicious text messages going on with Gary there. Okay. 通常用来解释为什么要做某事和为什么某事是合理的. So the explanation as to why you do something or why something is reasonable to do. Okay. 他有充分的理由拒絕這個提議. So he has ample justification to refuse the proposal. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay. 我們需要一個好理由來解釋這個問題. We need good reasoning to explain this 問題. Problem or question, it could be either of those in this context, couldn't it? This didn't load properly. Yeah. I'm not sure if this is a ChatGPT thing or a me thing. So there was a phrase, because reasons. Not 因为, but 因故. Is it 因故? Is it 因故? Yeah, for some reason, 因故. 因故. For some reason, 因故. I like this phrase, 因故, because unspecified reasons. 表示因为某种原因. There it is. See, I told you. I'm not losing my marbles. 会议因故取消. The meeting for reasons was cancelled for some unspecified reasons. 他因故缺席了今天的聚会. 列车因故晚点. 请乘客耐心等待. Yeah, so unspecified reasons. So the implication, I think, with this word is that there are some reasonable justifications. It's just that I don't know it or I'm not able to say it. 因故. I like this phrase. 因故. 因故. Because of reasons. Because reasons. So let's go back here. 缘故更侧重于因果关系. No, they're all 因果关系. 常带有感情色彩. So yeah, it's more emotional. 缘故. 缘, what does 缘 mean? What does 故 mean? 故意的故, 对吗? All right. Can you give me a bunch of example sentences for 缘故, please? So yeah, hopefully I can kind of figure it out from, give me 10 right here. 他迟到是因为一些个人的缘故, a few personal reasons. Yeah. 他之所以辞职是出于家庭缘故. So the reason之所以, does 之所以 imply only one reason or the main reason? 之所以. After a noun, before a predicate, the reason why. So I'm kind of curious, does this imply a unique or majority, the majority of the reason is this? The reason or the primary, in English it says the reason why, which implies one, right? The one. Well, maybe we can ask about that in a minute. So 是出于, this is a grammar construct. I tend to avoid using grammar constructs, both in English and Chinese. I just feel like they just sound awful and robotic. 我们的计划因为天气缘故而被迟到了。Okay, 天气缘故. This is not a motive. The weather didn't change. The weather didn't change because we wanted it to, unless it's like that movie. What is it? Men in Black 3? Or unless we're Storm from the X-Men. The weather doesn't change at will. 我们的计划因为天气缘故. So this is just 原因. It's just 原因 and nothing else. 他没有出席会议是因为健康缘故。他没有出席 So you can also say 缺席没有出席等于缺席。他没有出席会议是因为健康缘故 For health reasons. 由于种种缘故，我们决定取消这次旅行。For a plethora of reasons, for myriad reasons, we cancel this journey. 他没有来参加聚会，可能是因为工作的缘故。So she didn't attend the meeting, perhaps for some work reasons. 这部电影因技术缘故无法正常播放。So due to technical reasons. We are having technical difficulties. We can't put this movie on. That's what you say when it's like, it's not technical at all. It's just, there was a period of time when Harry Potter was very controversial in Western countries because it involved witches and things like this, right? And it, like, so it was like technical reasons. You can't put on Harry Potter. 他被解雇是因为工作态度的缘故。So 解雇 meaning to like it means to let go, right? Or to dissolve your employment. 他被解雇. So he's been retired. He has been retired. Someone else can, or retrenched, or whatever you call it. You're fired. 他被缘故是因为工作态度的缘故。So reasons pertaining to work attitude. 因为交通缘故，我差点错过了飞机。So because of traffic reasons. So these are unspecific, right? They're not saying specifically what traffic reasons it is. They didn't get hit by a fire truck, or maybe they did. Who knows? Unspecific traffic reasons. I 差点错过了飞机. So this means I missed the plane, right? 我差点错过了飞机. I narrowly missed my flight. Yeah, I miss flights occasionally. Usually it's not that big a deal. You just kind of wait for the next one. They're usually pretty decent about that. So what was I saying? 缘故和原因, I can't tell the difference. I think maybe that is an acceptable state to be in. Some synonyms are so close together, it's not actually worth learning the difference between them. 缘故. If you split these hairs, it can make your Oh, wow. Okay, you look up the dictionary definition of 缘故. It's defined as 原因. Okay. 不要写作缘故. Yeah, what's up with that? 缘由. 为了友谊的缘故, for the sake of friendship. Yeah, etc., etc. All right. So let's declare it's not worth learning the difference. If we look up 缘故, it's defined as 原因. Yeah. So I could not find any real difference. All right, what's next? Sorry, I can't show you. I have to zoom out. 意象. 意象. Fourth tone. 意象. No, I inputted the wrong one. 意象. This 意象. 意象 is one of the... How do you explain this? It's one of these things that means your intention. Like, what's your intention with my daughter? Yeah. 意象. Intention. 投资意象. Investment intention. Okay, so this is... E is like kind of, I guess it pertains to your inner feelings or something. 心意. This one. This one, intention, purpose. 所向. 所向 is a direction. It's like, okay, your 意向 is what you intend to do. It's what you will do unless some kind of something changes, right? 意图和打算. 意图, yeah, it's the same, isn't it? What's the difference? 意图. It says what you're intending to do or trying to do. 打算, what you plan to do. Yeah. All right. 意向. 投资意向. 这是我们共同的意向. Our common goal in this case. Okay. This is what we jointly intend to do. All right. 双方都有扩大经济技术合作的意向. Okay, so 双方. When you're talking in Chinese, you have this notion of 方. Like at a wedding, you have the, I guess, 男方. Is it 男方? No, it's... You have the male, the group, bride and groom. So 男方女方, right? I'm not entirely sure right now. When you have diplomatic negotiations between countries such as China and America, you will have 中方, the Chinese side, and 美方, the American side, and they will negotiate, usually for their party's interests. So this is 双方, so there's two parties. It's unspecific as to what those parties pertain to, but presumably this would be some kind of, if you got economic and technological cooperation, it's going to be, I think, some sort of diplomacy. So one country sent a diplomatic team to another country. So both parties are expanding their economic technological 合作 cooperation. Yeah. So they both intend to do that. All right, intend. Let's just look at a few example sentences. Can you is 意思? So I have to get the right one. Okay. 他表达了加入公司的意向. So he expressed his intention to join the company. 你有什么样的职业意向? So 职业 would be your career, your like employment. Let's see what it says in the dictionary. Occupation, profession, vocation, professional intention. Like, what are you going to do professionally? 他对这份工作的意向非常明确. So notice the measure word here. This is an important one because there's two measure words. You got 这项工作 and 这份工作. They're different, right? 这份工作. All right, it's not in there, but anyway. 这份工作 is a job. When you say, I'm going to search for a job, I'm going to find a new job, it's 份, right? Whereas when you have 这项工作, it is a work project. You might say, I don't know, I have 3 jobs to do, that kind of thing. It doesn't mean you're going to go get a new job, right? So this 份, yeah, 他对这份工作. So this is a job like, so she's found a job, she's found a new job, and her intention is crystal clear what she's planning on doing. I mean, it's not crystal clear from the sentence what she's planning on doing, but the sentence says you need more context. 我们正在寻找有合作意向的伙伴。We are currently searching for 合作意向的伙伴, a partner that intends to collaborate. Yeah, in Chinese they say cooperate a lot. But I usually, when I encounter that word cooperate, it usually means do what I tell you to do. 他没有透露自己的购买意向. So he did not reveal, so like his purchasing intentions. So yeah, so if you're trying to haggle, you might not want to reveal precisely what you're doing. 面试时，老板询问了我们职业发展意向. Yeah, so the boss inquired about our vocational development intentions. Maybe it's like, what is your 5-year plan? Something like that. 他的意向是去国外留学. So he intends to go overseas to study. 公司正在调查员工的离职意向. The company is currently investigating 员工的离职意向. Yeah, it's kind of unclear whether or not they have 离职. So they investigate, I think they haven't resigned yet, right? They're investigating why they intend to resign. I think that's what that means. 他们有投资这个项目的意向. So they intend to research this project. No, invest in the project. 他在考虑改变工作意向. So she's considering changing jobs. Hang on. No, she's not changing jobs. She's changing her job intention or direction or plan. Maybe work plan or something. Yeah. So maybe we don't have precisely that word in English. Anyway. 意向. You see, sorry, that's the best I can do for now. Oh? Sorry. Ooh. All right, here, 诚挚. 诚, you see in a lot of words that mean honest. 挚, we saw not that long ago. It was, didn't we study this word? It was something similar to this. Yeah, the 挚 kind of pertains to being sincere. So I'm expecting something like, I saw it here actually. Oh, you can't. Sorry, if I move my textbook up, it'll push my camera up and there won't be any difference. I've tried. 诚挚. 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 I'm typing too fast. Not 橙汁, which is orange juice. Oh, I feel like an orange juice now. 诚挚. 诚恳和真挚. Yeah, this is one we looked at, wasn't it? I forget. There's so many similar words. Yeah, 诚挚. 跟诚实的, okay, 见诚实的 T-shirt. We'll look at that in a second. if I remember. If I forget, tell me. Remind me. 诚挚友好的气氛. So here, 诚挚友好 comes together as an attributive to describe the 气氛. 气氛 is atmosphere, but it's an atmosphere not in the sense of 大气, not in this kind of air. It's this vibe of what's vibe or feeling of the like interpersonal relations, and generally like the stuffiness of a room. It's like, oh, I don't want to be here. That kind of feeling, different types of vibes. So it's atmosphere in that sense. 给予诚挚的接待. So provide a cordial reception. Okay. So that's a little bit different, isn't it? 诚挚. 致以诚挚的谢意. All right, extend a heartfelt thanks. Okay. 谢意. So, oops. 谢谢的谢. 意, I guess, is 意图. I see that, but I only ever see it in ultra formal stuff, so it's probably never needed for me. Okay, thanks. 诚挚. 诚挚. 是关于诚挚的例句. 他向我表达了诚挚的感谢. 这封信中充满了他对朋友的诚挚祝福. So yeah, so here adjective describing thanks. Sincere thanks, sincere 祝福. What is this? Blessings? 他的道歉非常诚挚，我接受了。我们诚挚的邀请您参加我们的婚礼. Yeah, so the 您, when you're early on, you will see this, exactly what it says in this dictionary, you courteous. Both ni and nin are courteous. Nin is not really courteous. It's just, it doesn't emphasize courteous. It emphasizes I'm at a lower rank than you. So it's student towards teacher, child towards parents, employee towards boss, right? It's not really courteous. You don't use it with your friends if you feel like being courteous one day. Nin. Yeah, when I worked at Nankai, some of the students used nin for me. Took a little bit getting used to on that one. Nin. Yeah, some of them really have a mindset. Once you're a teacher, you're always a teacher. And so sometimes they, if they message me out of the blue and it's like, they still call me teacher. It's like, oh, I haven't taught for ages. 他对工作的态度非常诚挚. Yeah, so her attitude towards work is 非常诚挚. Sincere, yeah. I'll turn off the dictionary. It's more annoying. Unless I want to look up a word, it just annoys me. 他们以诚挚的态度欢迎每个客人, 每一位客人. Yeah, so this 以, yeah, using or by means of. So they used, or by means of a sincere attitude, welcomed every single guest. Yeah. You wouldn't say that in English, but that's the idea. It's kind of a literal translation. 感谢你们的诚挚关心和支持. So 关心 is like concern or care about. So you're sincere, presumably you'll care for me and support. 他用诚挚的眼神看着我，表示他的话是真心的. So he used sincere 眼神 is like a look in your eyes or kind of a facial expression, right? Actually, no, maybe this is more the kind of, a deliberate moving of the eyes. So a sincere facial expression of some kind. 表示他的话是真心的。I don't know. I don't know what this facial expression will be. 他的演讲充满了诚挚的情感，打动了在场的每个人。在场 is a verb. Sorry, it's an adjective. 在场. Well, it is a verb, but it's functioning as an adjective, or maybe I should say attributive. So people at who are present or at the speech in this context. 我们诚挚希望能与你们建立长期的合作关系。We sincerely hope. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Whatever. You got the idea. If we're studying 诚挚 sincerely, so yeah, it's one of the many words for sincere. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, are there any? Yeah, when you let me know if there's any important bits of information about these words that are not immediately able to do that. 让我来看。OK， 由于啪啪缘故，因为某种缘故，啪啪啪耶，什么什么的意象 ，yeah. Okay, so it's teaching us how to construct sentences using these phrases. 它有移民的意向。So this is he has an intention to immigrate, right? 移民。Yeah, 移民 can be a verb. Immigrate, emigrate. Both as a noun. Immigrate, emigrate, migrate. Yeah. But this is a human, not migration of animals. Okay. 公司正在调查员工的离职意向。All right. So used as an adjective and adverb. Yeah. All right. I just wanted to say that to ChatGPT, so in future I can just say, okay, we'll look at this word next. All right, 下一页。I forgot to say, 我们在学习第29课，现在学到第82页。All right, sorry, I pushed a button. Are we still going? I think we're okay. Everything, my screen's a bit weird at the moment. All right. Next, 意思不够。I like this one. 意思不够。意思不够。Scrupulous about every detail. Yeah. 意思不够。Go is quite a rare character. I don't think I've ever seen it outside of this word. So don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if you think of this as the 意思不够的够. I think it comes from classical Chinese. 意思 what's going on? Sorry, I need to. Yeah, the lighting here. That's the light up there on the ceiling. All right, we'll have to figure that out later. 意思不够. So you probably recognize the first three characters. Well, I feel like literally everyone will recognize E. Maybe even if you have never studied Chinese, you would still recognize. I'm guessing that means one. Oh, well done. One, si. Si means silk, but it's often used to mean like I guess a small quantity, right? In like 毫丝毫 sorry, 丝毫 比喻极小或极少的东西 yeah. So I guess that's the 丝 不 means no. Goal. What is goal? I don't actually know what goal means. This goal. I guess it means sloppy or something like that. So even the slightest detail is not sloppy. 形容做事认真仔细，一点儿都不马虎. Yeah. So not in the slightest bit like negligent, sloppy, lazy, this sort of thing. you've put a lot of effort in and paid a lot of attention to detail. 意思不够。他把眼睛睁得大大的，意思不够的接着线头。线头 what is 线头 So this is 线头 means threads, right? This threads. 接着线头 So this literally means threads, right? She's like knitting or something like this, I think. And it could be figurative. 我做事意思不够 All right, you can say that when you're at a job interview or something. It kind of sounds arrogant if you just talk yourself up like that. 意思不够的工作作风 Yeah, this is work style, right? So scrupulous. I think meticulous would be better. Scrupulous. No, that's not the right word, right? That means like scrupulous. Scrupulous. Does scrupulous mean meticulous? No, that can't be right? I feel like I do learn a lot about English studying Chinese. Scrupulous. So unscrupulous. Scrupulous meaning. Okay, so this is what I thought it meant. The opposite of unscrupulous, very concerned to avoid doing wrong. But here, careful, thorough, all right. I did not know scrupulous meant that, had that meaning. I've always said meticulous. Yeah, these other ones are perfectly good. 意思不够. All right. So, 过分周到. 过分 means excessive. I don't think that's a good translation. Yeah, anyway. What am I doing? 意思不够. I want to look at what the goal means because I don't know what it means. 意思不够的 goal. Meticulous. So I think this is when you're doing things, you don't leave like loose ends and so on. 意思不够. 苟且. Laggedly. Laggedly. Is laggedly a word? Perfunctorily. Carelessly. This is an adverb. All right, let's move on. It's not that other meaning. It just turned up. 不肯苟同. 不苟. I don't know any of these. Just 意思不够. I think that's it. So I feel like sloppy, lazy, so on. All right, so where is ChatGPT? Next is 意思不够. Can you, actually, maybe I'll just say that for now. I'm interested in ChatGPT just saying whatever ChatGPT thinks is interesting about this phrase. Just giving me a lot of example sentences. 他做事意思不够, 从不马虎. I think, yeah, 马虎. Why is it called 马虎? Horse, tiger? I don't know. I think there's also someone with that as their name. So Ma is a surname in Chinese. So Ma Hu. I think that's also a Chinese name as well. 他对每个细节都意识不够. Yeah, so you often talking about details, like focus on details, attention to detail. I'll turn off the dictionary. 确保项目顺利完成. 这位老师意识不够的批改每份作业. So 批改 meaning to correct. So maybe all the students submitted their assignments and the teacher's like, went through every tiny little detail. A very hardworking teacher. 工程师们意识不够的检查每个零件，保证产品质量. So 零件 is a component. Often you say 部件. I don't know sure why they use 零件 here. Maybe 部件 is a better choice of word there. But anyway, the engineers meticulously inspected every component. So if they're just designing, say, a spaceship, like a rocket ship, yeah, you want to do something like that. Or something that could lead to loss of life if one of the components is faulty. 他一丝不苟地遵守公司的每一项规定. So she meticulously abided by the company's every regulation, rule, regulation, whatever. 在准备演讲时，他一丝不苟地研究了每一个数据. So in preparation for a speech, he meticulously researched every data point, I guess. 数据，一个数据，每一个数据. So so the singular of data is datum. So every datum. Sounds ridiculous. 他对待工作的态度一直是一丝不苟的。他一丝不苟地记录下let me try again. 他一丝不苟地记录下每一个实验结果. So he meticulously logged every research result. Yeah. 他一丝不苟地清洁房间，每个角落都一尘不染. So that sounds like a 成语, but I think you can guess what it means, right? So she meticulously cleaned the room. Every corner is 一尘不染. So it's the same grammar structure, right? 一丝不苟，一尘不染. Yeah, so a speck of dust, not dirtying, right? Not contaminating. Yeah, so not contaminated by a speck of dust, untainted by even a speck of dust. So it's the same grammar structure as 一丝不苟, or I should say 成语 structure. Okay, 他的演奏一丝不苟，每个音符都精准无错。No, 无误，精准无误。Okay, so there's a little bit here I'm not so good with, but his recital was meticulous. So maybe it's like a trumpet or whatever, some musical instrument. 每个音符, what is an 音符? Note. So note in the sense of that's a note. You may notice I am not a musician. So 精准, 精准. Yeah, I remember my last italki teacher told me that my 准 is not pronounced correctly. So don't copy me when I pronounce 准. 精准. So 精准无误. 精准 meaning precise, I believe. Precise. So he's nailing note after note. 无误 is mistake, right? So 无误 is no mistake. 无误. All right. So anything interesting we need to look at? This is the grammar. 常用来形容人们做事态度认真仔细. Yeah, so conscientious, industrious, and focused on detail. I think that's an important point. 多用于书面语和正式场合. So, yeah. My experience with 书面语 and 口语 is when people say this, you kind of want to ignore it a little bit, because 书面语 you can say, it's fine. And 口语 you can write down as well. It really depends on your writing style and your speaking style. If you're kind of like me and want to have a background from university and so on, you're probably used to people speaking very formally. And so once you get away from university, it's like, oh, okay, that counts as 书面语. And it's like, oh, all right. And then you go to the next teacher and they're like using that orally and so on. So yeah, the boundary between 书面语 and 口语 is very, very blurry. So don't pay too much attention to this. Don't think something is wrong because it's 书面语. It just sounds a bit formal. Yeah, you need to pay more attention to, is it appropriate to use formal language in this Yeah, when speaking like this. If you are a university lecturer, maybe it is. If you are at a job interview, maybe it is appropriate to use more formal language. Yeah, if you're writing a paper, it might not be appropriate to use like slang and things like that. Yeah. OK， 他做事一丝不苟，从不马虎。形容他做事，他做事情非常认真细。OK， yeah， 形容 I kind of like. So you know, 形容词 is adjective. I like 形容. 形容 is if adjective was a verb, it would be 形容. It adjectives this. All right. What Chengyu is the plural of Chengyu, or is it Chengyus? I kind of feel like the plural of Chengyu, it should be Chengyu, right? 严谨细致, yeah, this one, 严谨细致. This is, yeah, quite similar. 工作作风严密谨慎, yeah. 处理问题细致入微. Yeah, there's another one, 细致入微. This is quite common actually. 细致入微. 他在工作中始终保持严谨细致的态度。Yeah. 精益求精 I haven't encountered this. 精益求精 To perfect something is already outstanding. It's a little different, isn't it? 精益 So something is already good, but you're making it better. All right, we'll skip that one. 认真负责 That's just a phrase, right? They're just two words. 兢兢业业 兢兢业业 is like industrious. Conscientious, assiduous. Yeah, right. Is that a character? 精雕 This is 雕塑的雕 精雕细追逐 Don't know about that one. 意思不够 Well, of course, 意思不够 is a synonym of 意思不够 细致入微 This one. All right. What's next? Next is 倾听 yeah, 倾听 还有 this one 聆听 I think they're pretty much the same. 倾听聆听 it means, yeah, listen attentively. How do you say this word? Sorry. Attentively. 倾听 So you 倾听 or 聆听 your teacher usually, or someone giving a speech or something like that. I need to... Yeah, I like that light. The light's good, but unfortunately, because the book is not flat, and so the angle is straight at the lamp. Yeah. All right, I have to move over here. 倾听 This one. 倾听 甚至头听 形容很注意的听取 Yeah. Just listen attentively. 倾听群众的意见 Yeah. So you're listening attentively to attentively. Is it attentively or attentively? I don't know. You learn so much about English learning Chinese. 倾听群众的意见 listening conscientiously to the views of the masses. Yeah. 他站在小溪边 小溪 is a little stream or brook. 倾听着淙淙的流水声 I'm guessing this is an onomatopoeia. 丛丛 Okay, first time I've encountered those characters. But as you see, it's just onomatopoeia. It's just the sound. It's the sound of whatever sound a brook makes. All right. Why would you listen attentively to a brook? I don't know. Okay. There's one other. So there's 倾听. There is 聆听. So if you're watching this and you're studying along, make sure you know this one, 聆听. 仔细听取. Yeah, basically the same. Okay, so this one says when this implies 书面语, right? Okay, 聆听宏论. I don't know what that means. 宏论. All right, cool. 洗耳聆听. Okay, 洗耳 means to wash your ears. It's used metaphorically, but it's usually used in this phrase here. 洗耳恭听. 恭 meaning respectfully, I think. 恭敬. This one. 客套话表示恭敬专心的倾听对方的讲话. So there's 3 of them you should know. 聆听, 倾听, 洗耳恭听, and they all mean listen attentively. But the 洗耳 is wash your ears. So you got to wash your ears because what you're listening to is so important. You don't want dirty ears to obstruct your listening. 你有什么高见? Is 高见 like 很好的意见? I don't know. 我愿洗耳恭听. 愿 is 愿意, right? So I'm willing to wash my ears and listen attentively. 高见, your brilliant idea. So this is the first time I've encountered this phrase, but it's kind of, it reminds me of like 贵公司. Do you know 贵公司? You just, 贵姓, you would know 贵姓. 贵姓. You studied that pretty early on. The 贵kind of means honorable kind of thing, right? 您贵姓? Yeah. 请问您贵姓? The 贵 is just this kind of thing you stick in there to indicate respect or something. Do people say this? I don't know. maybe I just say 我怎么称呼你? Something like that. So 高见. Let's ask ChatGPT to share a few examples. All right, thanks. Can you share some points on 倾听, 聆听, 洗耳恭听, 洗耳恭听. Oh, it's not in the, all right. Oh, I typed it wrong. 耳恭听. Still not in there. Sorry, 1 second. I need to input it. Oh, I put 写. Oh, okay. So the input recognized that as 写. 洗耳恭听. Still not in there. 洗耳耳朵. 恭敬的恭. 听. Ting. Listen attentively. How do you say this word? No, attentively. How do you say it? Attentively. Go on. Oh, I need to turn the sound on, sorry.
Attentively.
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 All right, attentively. All right, I'm going to say that in the future. They all mean to listen attentively. All right. 解释 倾听表示用心的听，多用于听取。So 听取 would be the more neutral one. 听 meaning to listen, and 取 meaning to like get information from, not just to hear, but also to listen to. I think the 取 maybe is 吸取, or to get information from. I think in this case, or get something from. 别人的意见、心声和诉说. 诉说 will be complaining, right? No. It's not complaining. 诉 this is 告诉的诉 so 诉说 is retelling, I guess, retelling of a story. 强调认真的专注 OK 倾听通常用于描述认真听别人说话的动作 Yeah, we know that. 他总是耐心的倾听朋友的烦恼 So attentively listening to friends' 烦恼 worries. Maybe they complain a lot. 老师倾听了每个学生的意见我们应该学会倾听别人的建议 Yeah. All right. So this is emphasizing listening attentively. Sorry, how do you say that word again? Listening attentively. Attentively. Listening attentively to people's ideas rather than. So it's not literally listening in detail. not literally listening. It's paying attention to their ideas and giving them credit and considering them valuable. All right. 郑重 so 聆听 so it's emphasizing like formal and solemn occasions. 倾听是一个较正式的词语，表示仔细的听。All right. 报告、演讲、音乐。All right. 聆听常用于正式you said that. 我们静静的聆听他的演讲。他喜欢聆听古典音乐 So she likes to listen attentively to classical music. 观众们专心聆听演奏会。洗耳恭听 Yeah. So when I encounter this, I think of a naughty student and the teacher's gone like, you need to pay attention. And the student's like, 好的，我洗耳恭听 Bit mischievous. I don't know. 重视，尊重 So emphasizing respect and considering something valuable, I guess. Considering what someone says valuable. 你的意见对我们很重要，我们洗耳恭听。老师的教诲，四声 right? 教诲 instruction. Yeah, I should use that word more often. 教诲。我们洗耳恭听。对于您的建议，我洗耳恭听 etc. etc. All right. And there's other. So the other word I know is the other word I'm thinking now is 倾诉. It seems related. So 倾诉. So 倾听 to listen attentively. So 倾诉 would be the opposite direction. Maybe to say everything that's on one's mind. Okay. I think in English you call it venting, right? Oh, my boyfriend cheated on me. And you spend the next 3 hours analyzing every detail of your boyfriend. 倾诉是指向别人诉说自己的心事、情感、困扰等，强调一种倾吐。Oh, this one's venting. 倾吐. This is the real venting. This is like bleh. The 吐 is like spit and or vomit. So it's like bleh. 倾吐。释放情感的行为。Okay, so you're releasing your emotions. 倾诉通常用于描述个人向别人表达内心的想法和感情。他向朋友倾诉了自己的烦恼，他找到了一个可以倾诉心声的对象。Yeah. 面对困境，他需要一个可 可以倾诉的人。Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it is nice to vent, but sometimes it's also good to not focus on the negatives. 他孤独的时候，人们往往需要倾诉。That doesn't make much sense. Usually, when you're alone, you don't have someone. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Yeah, they're different words. Are there other words like 倾诉？当然 blah 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 blah. Okay, 吐露，吐露，吐 spit, 露 reveal. So to spit it out. Maybe there's something on your chest, in the figurative sense. 他终于向朋友吐露了自己的心事。好，他在日记中吐露了自己的真诚感受。诉说 ，yeah, this one recount. 他向母亲诉说了自己的委屈。So she recounts her grievances to her mother. 他诉说了自己的经历。blah blah blah. 倾吐 ，yeah, this is like 倾诉 but 倾吐 with the extra. 他找到了一个可以倾吐心声的朋友。So this describes the friend. Yeah, I'm not sure that sentence means what they want. So usually you would want to find a friend you can vent to. That sentence doesn't mean that. It means she found a friend who can vent. But it's their friend that's doing the venting, right? 他把内心的痛苦全部倾吐出来。而内心 her inner pain, he blurted out, vented. 感觉轻松了许多。Yeah. 吐槽对吗？吐槽会吐。It's 多音字。I didn't know this. I feel like 呕吐。Is it 呕吐？呕吐。This is vomit, right? 呕吐。Okay, so 吐。Fourth tone is vomit, whereas 吐, third tone is spit. I'm sure you really want to talk about this, but all right. You need to know this sort of stuff. You do say things like spit it out in English, right? So this is 倾吐. So this is using the spit, not the vomit. All right. And 都倾吐出来. Again, we saw that. This one. So this is 吐槽, vomit 槽, sink, right? Trough manger groove channel. Yeah, why is there? I think that's just from English, right? Also pronounced 吐槽. This 槽 is 水槽的 this one 水槽 what? That was not what I was expecting. 水槽 sink. I was expecting to see this. Here we go. I'm getting everything but the kitchen sink. 水槽. That's what I was expecting. This is the sink where you wash your dishes or wash your clothes or that sort of thing. So 吐槽 or 吐槽. You know, I'm more comfortable saying 吐槽, so I'm going to say 吐槽if it says it's also pronounced that. Yeah, this is to roast. So when there's like a Reddit, and you like roast me, subreddit roast me, and you can hold up a sign that says, "Don't roast me, I don't want to be roasted." Go roast the people who hold up signs and say, "Roast me." Go roast them. You just kind of insult them, and it's like, "Oh, you're insulting me." It's funny. 他喜欢在网上吐槽日常生活中的各种琐事。琐事 is trivial matters. So like the trivialities of life, the tedious, like, oh, I have to sweep the floor or wash the dishes, kind of annoying things. So roasting, that sort of thing. Okay. 朋友们聚在一起常常会吐槽工作中的不如意. So this is roasting. I feel like maybe it's closer to ridiculing, actually. But I think the word comes from roast. The English word roast. So they're ridiculing works 不如意, 如意, meaning to be consistent with one's wishes. So 如, just like, right? And 意 is like what you want it to be like. Maybe 意望. Yeah, 如意 is consistent with one's wishes. So 不如意 is what's inconsistent with one's wishes. 发泄, this is venting. This is also used for like tires and things, right? If I remember correctly. Like it leaking. 我们需要找一个人来发泄心中的不满。他通常运动来发泄自己的压力。So this is vent one's pressure. 清新. Oh, there's another one. All right. Lots of them. All right. What's next? 视频. 视频. What is a 视频? This is a 视頻. You are currently watching a 视频. 视频 means video. 视 meaning like pertaining to visual things. 电视 视力, right? And 频, what is 频? 频率. I don't know, why is it 频? 视频, why is there a 频 in 视频? Not sure why that's there. Let's look it up. But it is a noun meaning video. 视频. Yeah, 你正在看我的视频。我播放的，我拍的视频，学习中文的视频。在电视和雷达中有图像转换而成或可转换成图像的电信号的频率。So, all right, I don't know why. That's a little complicated for me. I don't think we really need to know that. But 频率, 频繁, yeah, 频繁, 频率, 频道, yeah, 频道. When you had radios or TVs, we used to watch TVs back in the day. Do people still watch TV? I don't know. We had different channels. Yeah, 频道. 视频, 频频, don't know that one. 宽频, 音频. Anyway, you probably know this one. Let's move on. 一目了然. Yeah, I like this one. 一目了然. 一 meaning, in this case, it means like, do you know the grammar structure? 一 blah blah 就 blah blah. Yeah, or 一单, this sort of thing. Like the 一目, so at first glance, right? 一目, the 目 here pertains, it means eyes, but here it pertains to glance, right? You instantly look at it. 了, 了 pertains to understanding. 然, yeah, I'm not sure why there is a 然 there. It probably makes sense. 一目了然 very likely comes from classical Chinese. 一目了然. 一眼就 yeah, 一眼就看得清清楚楚. So you just take one look at it and you understand. So some 成语 are like this. So you just look at the characters and it's like, oh, I know exactly what that means. Yeah, I'm sure you'll think of some. I can't think of any off the top of my head. You just look at the characters and it's like, oh, obviously that means blah blah blah. Okay. 所有东西都 目了然. Yeah, so just see things clearly. Well, see things clearly in the sense of understand things. 此事一目了然. Yeah, so I bumped the table. So you use this phrase when you just look at it and it doesn't really need explaining or something. You just look at it and it's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, this matter is clear at a glance. 谁个是谁个非人们一目了然. I don't know what that means. Sounds like it comes from classical Chinese. I guess who is right, who is wrong, 人民一目了然. It's obvious at first glance. I guess that's what it means. Had to think about it. 新近发生的事一目了然. I don't know about that one. 图画基本上一目了然. The drawing is largely self-explanatory. So presumably the drawing is like, I don't know, maybe it's something you need to understand. There's no kind of multiple layers of meaning or something like this. Let's ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT can give us a plethora of examples. Okay, thanks. Next is 一目了然. Every time ChatGPT gets updated, I have to familiarize myself yet again. 好的，下面 blah 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 blah. Okay, 解释一目了然是一个成语，表示也 we said that 形容 blah blah blah. Yeah, this 了明了, that one. So 用法一目了然，常用于描述图表、数据、现象等非常直观、容易理解的情况。Did you get it? So 图表, yeah, you often will see in a book, in a textbook usually, or an academic reference, have a plot, maybe like the food pyramid or something like that. And you look at it and it's like, oh, okay, you just look at it, it's like, oh, okay, that makes perfect sense. 数据, 现象, phenomenon, maybe. Makes perfect sense. Very easy to understand at first glance. 这个表格设计的非常清晰，数据一目了然。表格 is a form or a table. Yeah, table would be better. It'll be a table in a textbook. So a properly formatted table will be easy to understand. 清晰 meaning clear. You can say 清楚 as well. 清晰. The data is easy to understand at first sight. 它的意思已经表达得很明确，大家一目了然. Really? Can you use 一目了然 like that? Okay. 地图上的标记一目了然，角路变得很容易。Okay, so 标记 is like a marker or a point. So you've got markers on these maps, and they're very clear what they mean. Maybe you chose suitable icons for those markers or something like that. 这幅画的主题一目了然。观众一眼就能看出作者想表达的内容。Sorry, I'm losing my voice. How are we going for time? Yeah, this room's a little bit, what's the word? Dustier? Dustier than my last one. I think it's just because I only moved in here yesterday. It'll be better in the future. So, 这幅画, I'm looking at a painting or mentally envisaging some sort of painting. I look at it and it's like, oh, I know what this painting is trying to convey. The theme of the painting. 观众一眼就, yeah, 一眼就. So we take one look and know what it's trying to express. In reality, I think I would never be able to do that, but for this sentence, yeah. 它的计划简洁明了，一目了然。所以简洁，简单的简，洁 is yeah, concise. 明了 we saw this. Easy to understand, is it? No, understand clearly. Plain, clear, yeah. 一目了然. All right. Oh, here we go. 显而易举. 显而易见. 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 显 meaning conspicuous or to appear. 而易见. 易 is 容易. 见, I guess see. 显而易见. So it's plain and easy to see. 一清二楚. You can say 清清楚楚 or 一清二楚. I think they're the same. It just means 非常清楚. 一清二楚. 明明白白. Really? All right. 他说的明明白白. So he said things very clear. Yeah, etc., etc. Yeah. Yeah, I like being able to just say this, and ChatGPT just can read. From what our previous discussion, ChatGPT knows what to do. All right, next. Sorry, I'm going to have a little drinkies. 预先. No, 预先, sorry, 预先. We've talked about this word in previous videos. You, it appears in quite a few words, but it just means in advance. 预习, 预兆, 预告. There's a few others. I can't think of many off the top of my head. 预先 is just, well, 预 meaning in advance, 先 meaning in advance. So 预先. Whoops. 预先. Sorry. You can see the light on my ceiling. It's got a nice decoration. 预先. 在事情发生之前，预先报告，预先准备，预先打招呼。All right. 预先感谢，预先装配的，预先并不知道。Okay, I didn't know you could do this. So prior to this happening, I had no knowledge, kind of thing. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's pretty easy. It's an adverb. So when you see an adverb, you kind of just want to put it naturally before a verb. But here, yeah. So this is a verb, but they put the de afterwards, which converts it into an attributive or a generalized adjective. Yeah, 预先并不知道. Yeah. So this is an adverb. You want to naturally put it before a verb. 预先付款, in advance pay. 预先声明, so explain in advance. 预先通知, notify in advance. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. It's dusty in here. I don't think I'm going to be able to go for much longer. 预先, what are the other you words? 预计, like plan in advance. 预计. Calculate in advance. 预计大楼10个月可以完工. Okay, so it's calculate rather than plan or estimate. The 估计的计. Okay. 预先估计. Yeah. 预算 is your budget. So a noun meaning your budget. Seems like it could also mean be used as a verb. Yeah, I am not budgeting. Yeah, you can use it as a verb in English too. 预算, yeah, like your budget, it's not within my budget, etc., etc. 预防, yeah, so this is you in advance, 防 meaning prevent, 防备. Yeah, 预先防备. So all these 预报, 天气预报, it's almost always 天气预报, weather forecast, 天气预报. 预报地震. 我认为地震难以预报. Maybe you shouldn't say 预报, 预测,難以預測, forecast. Yeah. Earthquakes are difficult to forecast. 预先推测和测定。预习，预定，预备，okay, there's a lot. 干预. Okay, 干预 is a different one altogether. It's not, I don't think that's relating to in advance. 预定，预备，预习，预期，预料. I don't know if 预料 is a common word. You usually say 意料. No, 没预料到. No, I have encountered that. Yeah, it does come up. 预赛, I don't know that one. 预先, 预言. Yeah, 预言, hold on. Yeah, prophecy, 预言. So there's other words. Yeah, I don't want to go too far down this road. Sorry, I'm going to run out of voice soon, so I'll maybe do one more. 直觉, 直觉 meaning, yeah, intuition, right? It is a noun, so 直觉. 直觉. Oh, it's getting a bit hot. I opened the window to make it less dusty, but yeah. 直觉，直觉得到的感觉，直接感到。So directly. Let's start again. 直接得到的感觉。Yeah, so directly obtained feeling. So this is your intuition. Actually, it's the same in English. It is a noun. 直觉能力, powers of intuition. 凭直觉, yeah, so this is one. You rely on your intuition. 我凭直觉，就是得取这个词汇的意思 or something. I went by instinct to work out this word's meaning. 女人的直觉 female intuition. 相信自己的直觉. Yeah, so you can also say things like 我的直觉告诉我. My intuition tells me. Quite like in English. Maybe that was imported from English. Thanks. Next is 直觉. 直 is direct, right? Direct, right? 直接. 觉 is 感觉, right? Or yeah, feeling. So a direct feeling. Sorry, I need to refresh this. Yeah, it looks like the internet here is better than in my previous room. So that's a plus, isn't it? Okay, we know what it means. It's kind of your gut feeling, your intuition. It's very similar in English and Chinese. All right. 他凭直觉感到这个人不可靠. Yeah, so she relied on her intuition to conclude that this person is unreliable. 他的直觉告诉我, no, 我的直觉告诉我. Yeah, that's what I said before. So my intuition tells me 我们走错路了. Can you say 我们走错路了? Yeah, I guess you can. 走错的路, 走错路了. Yeah, I guess it's okay. Yeah, so my intuition tells me we've taken a wrong turn or something like that. We were walking the wrong path. So this could be literal or figurative, I think. So like, oh, we should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque, or it could mean, so maybe you're studying Chinese and you're thinking, I shouldn't study this way anymore. It's not a good method. So you could say something like this figuratively. 我们走错路了. Is that really can you say that? What's this? 鲍勃, 你走错路了. Okay, I think it's technically correct. Not 100% confident with that. Maybe it's technically correct, but maybe not the best. Yeah, maybe what would I say? 我们走上错误的路。I don't think you need the le. Oh, yeah. I would say 我们走上错误的路。走上，我走上了错误的路。错误的路。Can you see that? Kind of. I'd say that. 我们走上了一条错误的道路。Yeah, just basically, 我们有时候决定走错误的路。I don't know. Anything in that ballpark will work. I don't know. 我的咀嚼告诉我，这个句子有点别扭。他总是依靠咀嚼做出重要决定。So he's always relying on his intuition to make major decisions, important decisions. 警察的咀嚼让他发现了隐藏的线索。Yeah, so the police has intuition and they found clues, hidden clues. OK, 下一个，经过多年的经验，他的咀嚼变得非常敏锐。So through years of experience, her intuition became very acute. 他的咀嚼告诉，我的咀嚼告诉我，这次投资是有风险的。So my intuition is telling me this investment is risky. 他对咀嚼的信任有时胜过对数据的依赖。So his trust in intuition, 有时 his trust in intuition sometimes exceeds or like prevails over his reliance on data. Do you understand? That's tricky. The grammar in here is not like the grammar in English. His trust in intuition often prevails or sometimes prevails over his reliance on data. 他的咀嚼很准。Her intuition is very accurate. 经常能预见问题的发生。预见。So we just talked about 预先。预见 is 预先见面，预先看见 maybe something like that. Like see in advance, foresee. So she often can predict problems that will arise. Does it mean people will believe her? She told them and prepare? Maybe not. 他凭借咀嚼避开了潜在的危险。So 凭借 is just a two-character version of 凭借 Yeah, rely on. So he relies on intuition, 避开了 and relying on intuition, he was able to avoid 潜在 meaning potential or yet to be realized 危险 dangers. So he relied on his intuition to avoid and avoided a potential danger. 在这种情况下，咀嚼比逻辑更有效。So in a few circumstances, intuition is more effective than logic. Sometimes. Yeah. ChatGPT is really helpful. 本能 kind of different. 本能 instinct. 本能 instinct. No, I don't think that's that similar at all, really. 动物的本能 yeah, so animal instincts. So like a baby pig will search for its mother to feed, for example. And it's not like you've given it a textbook and explained that's how you eat. It's an animal instinct. 动物的本能让它们在危险时逃跑。Yeah. I saw this really cool video the other day of a deer And it reacted so incredibly quickly to when it was going to get eaten by like an alligator or something. It just, that was 鹿的本能。他本能的感觉到事情有些不对劲儿。Yeah, 不对劲儿 is like fishy. Something's fishy going on. 不对劲儿. You can't specifically pinpoint what the problem is, but it's like something fishy is going on. So she instinctively felt something fishy is going on with that thing. 感觉, you know that one. 预感. 预感 is like premonition, feeling. Yeah, premonition. But 对未来某种情况的感知和预测. 感知 is perception. So perception of future situations. 预测 meaning forecast. Yeah. 常常没有明确的依据. Yeah, so there's no clear-cut evidence, but you have some feeling, 预感. OK, 它有一种不祥的预感。不祥 is 吉祥的祥，不祥 is the opposite, right? Inauspicious. I have a bad, no, not a bad feeling, but a bad blessing on. That's another thing. A bad premonition. A premonition of bad luck or something like that. 事情可能会出问题。Okay, 我的预感告诉我 There it is again, that's structure. 我的预感告诉我 My premonition is telling me 他今天不会来了。我的预感 I don't know, I would say something completely different. 我猜他今天不会来。Why is there a look? All right, how are we going? An hour and a half. Yeah, sorry, my voice is weird. I don't think I should push it till it breaks. Let's call it a video a little bit early. Sorry. New place, still getting used to it. We'll figure things out step by step. 一步一步的. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe and, I don't know, leave friendly or humorous comments. I don't know, nice comments. And I'll see you in the next video. 下次聊, bye bye.